Shema. My brother say Shema, that's a command. If elders are speaking, they're speaking to, man. Okay? I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna let you get the cover, okay? Because I want to make a quick point. This is Deuteronomy, back in Deuteronomy 4:32. For acts now of the days that are past, which were before thee, since the day.
He said, acts of the days that are past. You're not supposed to say the past is required.
Yeah.
Right? Hey. So we always supposed to ask for the old past, man.
Yep.
You know? Yeah.
It says, which were before thee, since the day that Yahweh power created man upon the earth, in acts from one side of heaven unto the other. Right? Because I can guarantee you this. If you're a brother that's been watching Great Millstone and you had completely come into this thing, wherever you at on the face of this earth, if you will face Jerusalem and pray in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, he will bring you out of your confused state of mind and show you the living waters, man. Because then you will start to believe, like this brother always bring out, believe on him as the scriptures have said. Not by the precepts of man, not by the image that these goddamn Caucasian devils have put all over the earth and made a doctrine to go along with, but the real truth, man. You know? That's all you gotta do. The scriptures say if we will all face Jerusalem and call on the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, he'll deliver us, man. But 2/3 of our people, y'all just not gonna do it, man. It says, whether thou hast been any such thing as this great thing is, or hath been heard like it, okay, which is the covenants made with the nation of Israel through Yahweh Shah, you know, okay?
Brother, just hold this real quick. I'm gonna take this.
Really, we got the greatest gift ever known to man as a nation of people, man. Okay, we got the keys to immortality through Yahweh Shah.
We got the keys to the kingdom.
Got the keys to the kingdom. Through Yahweh Shah coming and shedding his blood. He opened up the seals of this book so that we could get the understanding. The understanding, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of this book leads to immortality, man. You know? All you gotta do is want it. All you gotta do is want it, man.
Put it back.
Jeremiah 6:16. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see
ain't there.
and ask for the old paths
Right, stand
and walk therein.
and walk therein, man. You know, going back to Exodus, man. I mean, Judges, all right, 5:11, and rehearse the righteous act, all right. That's what we're supposed to be doing, man. Wearing the good way, walk therein.
And ye shall find rest for your soul.
And you shall find rest for your soul, man. Like he brought out, Micah 2:10. This is not our rest, man. But once you come back to your laws, statutes, commandments, then when you find your rest, man, because what?
My bank account card.
Man.
So I pay my insurance and decline.
What's going on in America, man? You understand America will be destroyed, man. You understand the so-called white man's devil. You understand that you're a Hebrew Israelite, man. All these things you find the rest, man, for your soul. Alright, because what Jake trying to do? Jake trying to seek out the truth, man. But he's seeking out other philosophies, man. He go to Egyptology, Buddha, alright, Muslim. Alright, Jake go all around the world and come to this Bible where it's real.
We able to update it online.
Alright, but trying to seek out the truth.
I don't know if I can.
He's trying to find rest.
I always go to the building and pay it.
You're gonna find the rest, man. To the laws that you
Like I said, I can't do it now. You don't count.
But they said we would not walk therein.
See, and they said they would not walk therein, man. All right, because it's a standard that you got to go by once you come into the truth, man. All right, it's laws, statutes, commandments that you got to go by, man. It's order in this thing of ours, man. That's why they want to walk therein, man. Because 2/3 of our people, they want to do what the hell they want to do, but still want to come and ask for forgiveness, man. No, this is not no wicked ass church all right. This is the real truth, man. The real spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah dealing with the truth, man. Alright? This is not no wicked ass holy house, man. You can do whatever you want to do. Monday, Friday, and Saturday. Then here comes Sunday. God forgive you for everything. You do shit all over again, man. The Lord don't rock like that. Alright?
Also, I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet.
And then what you see? He said, watchmen over you, man. What you see now? You see watchmen out here warning you, man. If you don't get right, the Lord gonna destroy you, man.
That's right.
All right, we the watchmen, starting with our elders, Apostle Hall, on down to the least brother, man, GMS, man, and Bird and some other counts, man. But we the watchmen set up, man. Let you know, man. We blowing that horn, man. Week in and week out, in season out of season, all through the week, man. We blowing that horn, let you know.
But they said we would not hearken.
And they said we were not hearken because they want to do without will. All right? And that was going to get them destroyed, man. Want to do what the hell they want to do.
All right, this is Hosea chapter 3, verse 4. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, and without a prince, and without a sacrifice, and without an image, and without an ephod.
Hey, without an image, man. Get that Yahweh shot sign, right? Hey, without an image, man. Without an image, man. This is the true image, okay? The biblical image according to the Bible.
Mr. King, man.
You know?
Hey, that proved that we knew what he looked like,
Uh,
and that we did have things to go by. Cause you got guys, they get mad at us because we had that artist depiction
Yeah.
of Yahweh Shai, but it's according to the scriptures.
God.
Now you got a right image and you got a wrong image.
It just said,
You know what I'm saying? That's idol worship, the wrong image. But you gotta have something to go by. That's the balance, man.
It said they shall abide many days. It didn't say forever. It said many days. But now we got the image. Now we know the truth.
That's right.
According to the scripture. We know that this right here is a lie, man. We know this is the biggest lie ever known to man.
Appreciate it.
Afterward shall the children of Israel return and seek Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, their power.
Yeah, he returned and seek how about some shot of power, man. This is talking about Israel. Negro, Latino, Native American, Hispanics, man. We returning now, man. Going back to Peter's, man. 2 Peter. Putting it in your remembrance, man, that you once knew this, man. Talking about the truth, man. All right, how about Shema Shah, which is that great song, man, that we singing, man. All right, we piping up to the elect, man. All right, we actually piping up to the whole Israel, but man, the elect don't get it, man. No, we piping, man. But do you see 2/3 of our people dancing this song? No, because they can't get the rhythm, man.
What said
They
no
like
man can
cars.
learn that song but the 144,000?
That's right. Yup, Revelation. God. They like cards in there. You know what I mean? They can't get the rhythm, man. They can't dance to it.
It's a spiritual move.
That's right.
You know, the prophecy said you seek the Lord, man. You know, so that's what you see the elect doing, man. They coming back to who they are, man. All right, we're cashing out bywords. You know, Negro, Latino, Native American, Dominican, all right, Haitian, all right, Jamaican, all right, West Indies, casting those bywords out. They coming back to our true image, man. You know, our true tribe, man. You know.
And David their king,
Right. David our king. All right.
and shall fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and his goodness in the latter day.
Right. They gonna fear, man. All right. That's first and foremost. Fearing Yahweh by Shema Shah, man. And it's going back into the latter days, man, which is the end times, man, that we are in, man. All right, we at the end, man. We're gonna be destroyed, man, soon, man. All right, Lord willing, it happens this year, later on this year. All right, because we ain't gonna put out there today. All right, and we ain't gonna be like 2/3 of our people either, man.
Well, it's the year of prophecy.
Huh?
It's the year of prophecy.
Yes, that's right.
You know?
That's right, bro. You know, like 2/3 of our people. You know, they what the Lord say? Amos, war to do that desire the day of the Lord, but in the end, it's for you.
What is it?
No, that's our people, man. They putting out the day of the Lord like the Lord ain't coming, man. No, but hey, the Lord surely coming. That's why he said, behold, I come quickly. Man. All right, the Lord is on his way, man. Salvation is good that we believe, man. That's why I'm always talking about the latter days, man. It's coming.
Psalms 22 and 26. The meek shall eat and be satisfied. They shall praise the Lord Yahweh that seek him. Your heart shall live forever.
Yeah, and you're going to the kingdom, man. Your heart shall live forever, man. All right? When you seek Yahweh Shema Shai, come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. You live, man.
Right, that's immortality. It said your heart shall live forever. And that show we're gonna have the laws installed in us. The Lord gonna do like a software program. Like He gonna install it, we gonna have it downloaded. You know, so we never gonna go off again, man.
It also said we was gonna eat and be satisfied. We need to eat this roll. Eat these words. Because really we satisfied with our lives here because we understand this is a punishment for us. We're not trying to seek out any type of fleshly lust or worldly gain because we know it ain't no profit in it. We know it's all vain. So we satisfied with what? This. That's all we need.
That was the true meaning of what the Lord said. He that eat my flesh and drink my blood should neither hunger nor thirst. He's talking about eating the book.
Eating the book.
Nobody told Satan, you know, man shall live by bread alone, by what?
Every word.
Man.
Yeah, the bread of life and the spring of the rivers of
Living water.
living water. Yeah. Waters of living water. That's what this is.
God.
You know, because we're spiritually alive, all right? We're not like these 2/3 and heathens out here that are spiritually dead, man.
Yeah, God is a shadow of them.
Yeah, they're the awakened dead, man. There's zombies out here. They're lost.
Brain dead.
That's why we're satisfied. That's why we thank the Most High that we wake up alive, not just breathing, but breathing the spirit of truth. All right.
And it's Amos 5:4. For thus said the Lord Yahweh unto the house of Israel, seek ye me, and ye shall live.
See, seek ye him and you shall live, man. Like the hell is going back to immortality, man. Alright, we seeking the Lord, we gonna live, man. You live by this word, man. Alright, you become a lively stone, man. Once you come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Right. And we're a lively stone building a house, man. And Yahweh Shai is the chief cornerstone, man. Right. You know?
Zechariah 1:3. Therefore say thou unto them, thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, turn ye unto me, said the Lord of hosts, and I will turn unto you, said the Lord of hosts.
Right. It's like when you run out, you turn to the Lord, the Lord gonna have mercy on you, man. He'll turn to you. You know? That's how it go, man. You seeking the Lord, man. That's why I said seek the Lord while he may be found, man. Alright, once you come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, alright, the Lord have mercy on you and start dealing with you, man. In such a way, man. You know? But first you gotta turn back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You start keeping them to the best of your ability. You know? No, we can't keep all of them, but there's certain laws you can keep, man.
Be ye not as your fathers, unto whom the former prophets have cried, saying, thus said the Lord of hosts, turn ye now from your evil ways and from your evil doings.
Right, and like the elder had brought out earlier, let go of the world, man. Alright, let go of this world, man. This world had nothing to offer, man, but death, man, and destruction. That's all this world got to offer, man. Let go of that, man. Alright, and come back and start living, man. Alright, because sooner or later, this world gonna be destroyed, man, by thermonuclear missiles. That's right. And what you gonna have to offer in that day? All right, but your body being a sacrifice. That's food, missile, man. Missile food. That's it. You know, you ain't gonna be able to be beamed up because what? You ain't drill hardly in the truth, man. All right.
But they did not hear, nor hearken unto me.
Right, because they law this law while they get here living, man. All right, they did not hear or hearken to the voice of the Lord because what? Matthew 22.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 20, and verse 10.
Right, because he said they were not hearkening, man. All right, and the Lord ain't coming down physically, all right, to talk to you one-on-one. Like this dumbass Jake was on my comment board yesterday. I talked to the Lord personally. You know?
Book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 20. For it is not ye that speak.
Right, it's not us that speak, man. That's why I said you were not hearkening, man. It's not that ye that speak, go ahead.
but the spirit of your Father which speaketh in you.
Right. It's the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai that speaketh in us, man. All right. So the Most High is hearkening to you through us, man. But guess what? Too bad about people, they won't hearken to the Lord, man. Because they just think we some regular niggas up here, man. All right. They think that we just some average jakes up here just speaking the Bible, man. You know? But no, man. The spirit of the Lord got us out here, man. All right. At this time, at this moment, bringing out the truth, man. All right. Giving you warning, man, by the mouth of his prophets, man. Go ahead.
But they did not hear, nor hearken unto me, said the Lord Yahweh by
because you're
some
going to hearken to the Lord through the men of the prophets, man. That's how you hearken to Yahweh by Shema Shai, man. It's a thing called order, man. It chop all the way down, man. There's level to this, man. All right? How do you learn without a teacher, man? All right? You can't teach yourself, man. You know? Go ahead.
Your fathers, where are they? And the prophets, do they live forever? But my words and my statutes, which I commanded my servants, the prophets, did they not take hold of your fathers? And they returned and said, like is the Lord of hosts thought to do unto us according to our ways and according to our doings. So had he dealt with us.
Right, man.
Hey, man, like you look at Jake, you see the Lord is cursing their ass out, man. You know, I was thinking about it yesterday because I was reading Jeremiah. Like people would have really thought the prophet was schizophrenic. If you put a prophet, which we are the prophets, but if the Lord was dealing with us, how he dealt with us in the ancient world, like, hey, man, like people will really think we crazy. Because the prophets will hear a voice in their head. That spirit of the Lord will come to them and say the word of the Lord came up to them. They'll hear a voice in their head talking to them. Right. You know what I'm saying? And telling them what to do. You know? And then they'll do it. You know what I'm saying? So that show, man, like the people in the world, they not deep. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got it, brother.
Yeah, those angels was working on men at a higher level back then. You know, men was actually hearing angels talk to them all the time.
Yeah, even today, like on another scale, on the left-hand side, people that are in these mental institutions, after they committed a murder, they'll say, I heard a voice speaking up to me. Those them demons. So them demons come in their mind, telling them what to do. But the right hand works with us.
It's like you said, that's how you know this is Satan's kingdom.
Yeah.
Because them demons working at a high rate.
Right. Then the right hand side.
The right hand side.
Yep.
Because the Lord don't want everybody to get it.
That's right.
You know? He really want more people to be deceived than he want to be delivered.
That's it.
You know? So this is Ezekiel 2 and 5. Yeah. This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 2 verse 5. The Lord was an enemy. He had swallowed up Israel. The Lord was an enemy. He had swallowed up Israel. He had swallowed up all her palaces. He had destroyed his strongholds and had increased in the daughter of Judah mourning and lamentation. 2 and 5.
Hey, well, that's the book of Lamentations right there. But that was in Ezekiel.
That was in Ezekiel,
right?
yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, Jeremiah was saying some of the same similar things concerning when the Babylonians.
I'm sorry, there was Lamentations.
Had the spirit, you know.
But Ezekiel was going into what we was just saying.
Yeah, but they were living, you know, the prophets were living around similar timelines. Which is basically, the Lord cursing Jake out, man. But the elder Ariala made a good point, like show how cold the Lord is. When the Lord destroys the kingdom, you can't find none of that shit really, man. Because Jeremiah, like, he was cursing our people out, the southern kingdom, telling them the Babylonians is gonna take them down, stop all these alliances that you got with Egypt. That shit ain't gonna work. Just submit yourself. Nebuchadnezzar's gonna take all this shit. Jake didn't listen, and what happened? The prophecies got fulfilled. The Babylonians took everything down. So even today, you can find like certain minuscule things, certain artifacts, and certain steles. You know, Nebuchadnezzar steles, and you know, with the cuneiform writing, talking about, you know, the southern kingdom and all that. But as a whole, you can't find nothing because the Most High brings something to a ruin, man. You know, you can't, and so what the Lord gonna do to America gonna be way worse, man.
Way worse.
It's gonna be way worse than what the Lord did to us, what he did to the Assyrians, Babylonians, Medes, and the Persians. All right, what's gonna happen to Babylon the Great gonna be way worse than all that, man.
Yeah, America won't be remembered, man. We ain't gonna be talking about America in the kingdom, man.
Right.
He ain't gonna hear not a utterance, not even a stutter of who?
Yeah, you remember we rolled down on Bill? You ain't none of that.
None of that. None of that.
Then we're not gonna want to remember it anyway.
Nah, right. Nope.
That's why it's gonna be a memorial.
God.
The desert, this it being the desert, there's gonna be enough said. You know, this is a desert with nothing but desert creatures.
Yeah, just getting beamed up, looking down, looking at that lake of fire.
Ain't gonna be nothing to say.
Yeah, hey,
Ain't gonna be nothing to say. Just look at it.
Yeah, nothing but a big lake of fire, man.
Yep. Say Ezekiel 2 and 5. I'm gonna start at 4. It says, "For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted."
Right? Hey, that's our people, man. All right, they will not consider, man. Hey, our people are not gonna consider, man, that truth, man. That's why I say they are what?
Foolish, basically.
Man.
Foolish, unwise.
Yeah. Unlearned.
Yep.
No.
Stiff-hearted.
Hard-headed.
What do you say? Jake stubborn. No.
Stubborn.
That's why the Most High compared them in Isaiah 1 and 3 to an ox and an ass.
Yeah.
The two of the most stubborn creatures on the earth, man.
Hey, speaking about an ass, man, like Issachar strong ass, man, Issachar stubborn as hell.
Stubborn
man.
as hell.
Yeah. They super stubborn. That's why you see a lot of them ain't gonna wake up. I mean, the number already said anyway.
God.
But just they spirit, you know, hey, them Issachars that walk past us, like,
Yep.
tell they don't want to hear this, man.
Nope.
They stuck in their ways, man.
Deep sleep. It's like when they walk by, it's like an angel saying, "Sleep, nigga. Sleep. Sleep, nigga."
Yeah, he got that bell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got the bell up.
They can't see
Keep
us.
keep
They
walking.
looking, but they can't see though.
Keep walking.
Yeah, God.
Cause really, we be looking scary to them too.
Yeah.
Like we be having an aura on us when they walk by.
They can see that glow. Yeah, that
They
was
be
awestruck.
awestruck.
They see that glow.
Yep.
You know.
That was just like last Saturday when we was out teaching in Jackson, and the Jake came out there working, and he was asking questions. But then when the Edomites came up and the brother was rebuking the Edomites, Jake left, man. He ran, got scared, man. You know, because they see us as the rebellious slaves, man.
Yep.
You know, just like on the plantation, man.
Yeah, we the Nat Turner.
We the Kuta Kinte.
And the Nat Turners.
Yeah, the Nat Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah, God.
All right. It says, "For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted.
Right.
I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the..."
Start up in 1, because they send
Okay, come.
send the Ezekiel to the children of Israel.
Okay, come. Ezekiel 2 and 1.
Right.
And he said unto me,
Right.
"Son of man, stand upon thy feet,
Right.
and I will speak unto thee."
Right, bro, give them the word, man. All right, go ahead.
And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet.
Right,
That I heard him that spake unto me.
right. Hear the Spirit of the Lord, man. All right, go ahead.
And he said unto me, "Son of man,
Right.
I send thee to the children of Israel."
Which is you Negro, Latino, Native American, Hispanic, man. The children of Israel, man. All right? Not you so-called white people. Not you so-called African, Chinese, Japanese. All right, none of you, man. We talking about the children of Israel. All right? Like in Revelation. 12 thrones, man. All right? The 12 tribes of Israel. All right? That's who the kingdom of heaven belongs to, man.
Right.
I don't say nothing about Esau, man.
Right.
All right? Nothing about Moab, Ammon, none of y'all, man. It's all about the children of Israel, man. At the end, man, and the beginning. This whole Bible is about Israel, man, Israelites, all right? The blessings and the curses, man. Y'all just got a little 2 cents thrown in there here and there, man. Go ahead.
To a rebellious nation,
Right, a rebellious nation, man. Our people is rebellious, man. You know, go ahead.
they have rebelled against me. They and their fathers
Right,
have transgressed against me, even unto this very day.
right. Even until this very day, man.
Still
All right?
going on.
It's still going. Hey, our people still want to do what they want to do, man. All right. Hey, our people like hell no, want America to be destroyed like in the wilderness. We want to go back to in bondage, man, in Egypt, man.
Like Jake pulled up in that Explorer that day. Y'all, why y'all want America to be destroyed for?
Oh yeah, he was down there. Oh, Jake was on some bullshit.
Jake car squeaking from every end to the other.
One
window, he had the back window scoffing. He had to
get out the back seat.
Yeah, he had to get out through the back seat. You talking about why you want America destroyed? Come on, Jake. Cause Jake, goddamn, you can't see your condition. What do you think?
Hey. Homeborn slave.
Homeborn slave. It says, they and their fathers have transgressed against me even unto this very day.
That's right.
For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus said the Lord power.
Right, and that's what we out here doing now, man. All right, the Lord sending us out here on the highway to byways to the imprudent children, man. All right, send unto them, man. You don't get right, you're gonna be destroyed, man. All right, we out here, we been sent by Yahweh Shema Shah, you know. This contrary to the church scriptures, man. When you choose the Lord, and the Lord don't choose you, man. The Lord said, I have chosen you, you have not chosen me. All right, so the Lord sent us out here through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shema Shah, to condemn this place and 2/3 of our people, man. All right, and fish in the elect, man. All right, for this kingdom can be reckoned with thermonuclear missiles, man.
That's right,
you know. So it's talking about Ezekiel. He sent Ezekiel to the people of Israel too, man.
Okay.
All right, same as we doing now. We coming to our people, man. Chief place of concord. Go ahead.
But then Ezekiel was prophesying to Israel while he was in the Babylonian captivity.
And what
like we doing now.
Same thing.
The daughter of Babylon.
They were in the daughter of Babylon,
Same thing.
man.
Nothing do under the sun.
Yeah, hamster on the wheel, man. Go ahead.
That nigga, you know he don't want America in.
Yeah,
He can ride down the middle of the street with on a scooter.
Some Edomites.
God. And now he living good, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Ezekiel 2:6, and thou son of man, be not a Salak. Ezekiel 2:5, and they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear.
Right, and that's our people, man. All right, some listen, some don't listen, man. But whether they hear or forbear, man, we gotta come out here and speak the truth, man, and prophesy the downfall of America. Whether they like it or don't like it, man. You know?
You gotta come out here and tell them the words of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah.
Yeah.
Say woe. It say woe unto us if we preach not the gospel. That's right. We gotta get the blood off of our hands. You know?
Yeah. Go ahead.
It says, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them.
Right, and that's gonna go come in the latter days, man. In the latter days, man.
That's right.
They gonna know a prophet been amongst them when all these things come to pass, man. When these prophets start kicking off, man. All right, hey, they gonna be like, damn, what the meaning was, man. They said that, you know. They gonna be, I'm talking about like I said, they gonna be searching 2 and 4, man. All right, seeking, trying to find the prophets of the Lord, man. But guess what? We is not gonna be found, man. All right, you just gonna have to accept that ass whooping, man. Accept what's coming to you. All right, because it's coming. All right, because you knowing the law of the Yahweh Shema Shah while you yet got liberty, man. All right. Well, the place of repentance was open, man. You want to go out and do your own things instead of trying to get this truth, man. All right, because laugh now, cry later, man. All right. Go ahead.
All right, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3. But if our gospel be hid,
right, if thy gospel be hid, man, go ahead.
It is hid to them that are lost.
It's hid to them that are lost, which is 2/3 of our people, because it ain't given to them, man.
Yeah, Jacob say the Bible don't make no sense. Because you lost.
That's right. It ain't given up to you, man. That's why it's a mystery, man. All right, it's not given to everybody to know the mystery, man. That's why he's speaking codes, man. You know, hey, everybody can't get the code word, man. All right. It's a secret, but the secret is what is being revealed through the prophets, man.
A mystery is something that you gotta seek out.
Yeah, Amos 3 and 7, man.
In fact, I got one.
3 and 7 or 3 and 5.
1 to 6.
3 and 6.
I got one for you when he gets finished going into that,
bro.
In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahweh Shai, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them.
God.
It's the guys of this world.
Yeah.
You know?
The elites, man.
These are the rulers of the world. You know, they control the media, they control the music, All right, they control religion.
Yeah.
They control the money. All right, they control your reality, man.
Yeah, Job
You know?
9:24, man.
Come.
This is
No.
this is a prime example of Job 9:24. You know? You got it. I got it. All right. I gonna bring it out right quick. Go ahead, get yours.
This Matthew 13:9. Who had ears to hear, let him hear.
Right, and we ain't talking about ears that's on your head already, man. All right, because we all have ears, man. All right, just talking about a spiritual ear, spiritual understanding, man.
Right.
You know? Go ahead.
And the disciples came and said unto him, what speakest thou unto them in parables?
Right, in parables, man, in codes, man. All right? It ain't giving up to you to know the mysteries, man. All right? And the apostles, like, why you speak to them like that, man? Why you ain't just coming just playing to them for everybody to understand? Go ahead.
He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries.
All right? It is given up to the prophets, man, to know the mysteries, man. All right? Bring it out, Amos. You got Amos?
It's I got it. It's saying the same thing.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Sirach 3:19, and it says, "Many are a high place and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek."
Right, yep. Meek, the meek represent the elect, man. All right, that's who the meek represent. All right, like it's Amos 3:6, man. All right, the sick and Deuteronomy, secret things belonging to the prophets, man. All right, finish it off.
Verse 11, he answered and said unto them,
Got one.
because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven.
Right, it's a given unto you, man. All right, it's not given unto everybody. That's why we speak in codes, man. That's why in Revelation, all the people that sing this song is the 144,000, man. That's it, man. All right, everybody can't sing this song. Everybody can't dance when we piping, man. All right, and it's crazy how the Migos had this song come out, pipe it up, you know. And we out here really piping it up, man. You know.
But to them it is not given.
Right, unto them it's not given. So unto 2/3 of our people it's not given. Unto the heathen it's not given, man. It's only given to the elect to understand this knowledge, wisdom, understanding of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Not everybody, you know. So you can't get mad if Jake don't understand, man. You know how when we first got in the truth, we gonna tell everybody, like, man, you're an Israelite, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake get offended and shit. You can't get mad because it ain't given to everybody to understand, man.
Yeah, we didn't truly know the meaning of elect
Come on.
back then.
Yeah.
This is real quick, guys.
Go ahead, bro.
So 2 Ezra chapter 8, verse 61 to 62. And therefore is my judgment now at hand.
The judgment now at hand, man. You see that? Because we bringing forth judgment. We letting y'all know the judgment is coming, man. Go ahead.
These things have I not showed unto all men, but unto thee and a few like thee.
That's the elect. That's the fruit and the fruit like these, man. Yeah, that's the prophet, man. You know? Hey, and it's been shown unto us, man. All right, and we still seeing things as we go on, man. All right, because the secret thing is being revealed to the prophets, man. You got it on? Go ahead, get yours. All
right. This is Hosea chapter 5, verse 6.
Yeah.
They shall go with their flocks and with their herds to seek the Lord, but they shall not find him.
Yeah, and that's too bad about people. That's why the deceive our heels. Let the blind lead the blind, man. He said they gonna go to flocks, man. But guess what? They ain't gonna find you how about Shema Shah. Because he ain't dealing with them. And he dwell not in temple made with hands, man. All right? He deal with the prophets out here on the highways and byways, man. All right, pushing the truth and sincerity, man.
He hath withdrawn himself from them.
Right, he had withdrawn himself from them, man. They were not a part of this from the beginning, man. That's why they say he ordained thee from the beginning. All right, foundation of the earth, man. That's the elect. Go ahead. That's it. Bring it out. I got one.
The Judges 10 and 13. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods.
Yeah, going back to the curses, man. But they doing it willingly now, though, because the truth out here. And they still going serving other gods, man. You know? Go ahead.
Wherefore I will deliver you no more.
Right, and he ain't gonna deliver them, man. Only the elect gonna be delivered out of this second coming of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. All right, only the elect gonna be delivered, man. That's how we gonna know that America is the lake of fire, man. All right, once the elect get beamed up, man, look down like, damn, we actually got delivered, and who didn't get delivered, they down here burning, man. All right, that's the hell, man. All right, America's the hell, man. The lake of fire. Go ahead.
Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen.
And that's funny. He said, now you go cry to the God that you serve, man, which ain't no gods, man. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey,
That's right.
which it ain't no gods, man. You know, hey, there's no power, man. Cry to them, man. All right, and they treat these like gods too, man.
Yeah, they
Hey,
don't
but
even
these
know
not
it.
gods, man.
These who they worship and don't even know it.
That's right.
When they want America to keep going,
Yeah.
they worshiping these guys, man. The
They
image of the beast, man.
They can't
Part
tell
of
that
the
the Most
image of
High
the
got a
beast.
sense of humor, man.
They
Don't
the-
cry
they
to
the
the
ones
God.
that came up with these.
Yeah.
You gotta run that back, Art. You gotta run that back, Art. I like that one. The Lord said, go cry to the God that ye serve,
They had
man.
put you in the mind. Was it the prophet Elijah when he was mocking them? But your guy, maybe he sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, God.
Said scream loud, he might can't hear.
Yeah, he might can't hear you. Scream, talk a little bit loud.
Judges 10 and 14.
God.
Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen.
Right, that ye have chosen, man, because them ain't no gods, man. No power in them, man. There's only one true power, and that's Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man.
God, and that's the problem with our people, man. Y'all want to choose your own God.
Right.
That's off, man. You can't create your own God. That's off, man. That's what we did back then. Oh man, there's a God that has a bunch of sex rituals.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do that. I'm gonna do that. That's my God.
Yeah.
Same thing today, man.
Yeah. Money,
Right.
the sun, the moon. They got all types of gods.
Whatever make them feel good.
Yeah, come.
What's that song we listen to, Spar?
It's part.
The second verse, her name Drizzy.
Yeah.
When she said she put her trust in her money, you know,
Yep.
going back to our people, they worship this money, man.
Yeah.
You know, they gonna have to cry to the money when all hell break loose. That money, you gonna have to depend on that money to save you.
You might
man.
well get start wiping your tears with that shit, because that's all gonna be used for, wiping them tears.
Whatever you hold, like anything that you hold above the Lord, man, that's your God, man. You put trust in your woman or in your family, yourself, more than the Most High. That's your God, man. You say I'm independent. That's calling yourself a God. We're not independent, man. We're dependent on the Most High.
Hey, Slocky. That's what happened to Scarface. When you watch that movie Scarface, I only trust me. That pride got him, man.
Yeah.
That pride got him. He made himself a god. And when he tried to go up against Sosa, whoo, that show you, like, and that's just on a carnal level. So, what do you think gonna happen? You trying to go up against the Most High, man?
Well, that's why I say, why is earth and ashes proud?
Guys over here,
Like earth and ashes, which represents mankind, you have no reason to be proud. You can get stuck in traffic. You can leave your keys at home. You can lose your wallet, lose your phone, and you be searching hours for that shit. You can get humble easily.
You lose your mind.
Lose your mind, go insane. None of that happens to the Most High. That's why it's a scripture. I can find it for you. It's in Isaiah. Basically, only the Most High can be proud, because He made everything. You can't be proud if you a creation. You were created, you know.
It said, let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation.
Right, and let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation, which they can't, man. All right, because the only person can deliver you, which is Yahweh Shai. He is the deliverer, man. Through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. That's
right.
He's the only one can deliver you out of your situation, man.
That's right.
You know, that's what his name means. He is the deliverer, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 57 and verse 15. For thus saith the high and lofty one that inhabits of eternity. That's the Most High talking about Himself. Let me read that again. For thus saith the high and lofty one, a proud one, that inhabits of eternity, whose name is holy. I dwell in the high and holy place with him also that is of a contrite and humble spirit,
Right.
to revive the spirit of the humble and to revive the heart of the contrite ones.
I got another one.
This is Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things.
That's right.
He just boasted on himself.
Yeah.
See, the Most High can do that. He's the Most High, man.
Nah, Job one.
The Most High can boast on himself.
That's right, that's right.
He made everything, you know.
Right. And then, hold on, let me get this right quick. And you're gonna see, because this was Job. Look what Job said, man. All right. Yeah, Job 1 and 22. Start at 21.
It's the book of Job, chapter 1, verse 21.
Yeah. I got it. Let's start at 20. Okay?
Yeah, then this is Job 1 and 20.
Yeah.
Then Job arose and rent his mantle,
Right.
and shaved his head,
Right.
and fell down upon the ground and worshiped,
Right.
because he was mourning.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
It says, and said, naked came I out of my mother's womb,
Right.
and naked shall I return thither. The Lord gave, and the Lord hath taken away.
See, the Lord gave and he have taken away. Because Job understood, man, the Lord control all things. The Lord do everything, man. All right? It can't nobody do nothing besides Yahweh Shema Shai if you don't say so, man. All right? Job said he gave it and he took it away, man. Keep on reading. Okay.
It says, the Lord gave, and the Lord hath taken away.
Right?
Blessed be the name of the Lord Yahweh.
That's right. Blessed be Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Because he give it and he take it away. That's why they say he create darkness and he create light, man. All right? You got to have that understanding that Yahweh Shema Shai control all things, man. All right? Every day, your walk of life, everything that you doing, man, Yahweh Shema Shai got you doing according to Job 33, man.
Well, like Elder Zahab, he always used to bring out, this the Most High sim game. And you play the game of Sims, but they got different, sim games, but you control the characters. You control them getting up in the morning, them getting something to eat, going to the refrigerator, them going outside, walking their dog,
Going to
work. They got little, places where they can go and dance and shit. So you controlling that player. The Most High does that, but on a way grander scale. Controlling the mind of men, so your blueprint is already laid out what you're gonna do. Just like they show in that movie, The Adjustment Bureau. Like Matt Damon, he had to follow that blueprint that them angels had him on, and if he went off course, then they'll have to adjust it.
It's the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 6, verse 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out.
That's right.
In having food and raiment, let us be therewith content.
That's right. Be content with what you got, man. All right, but that's going back 2/3 of our people. He said, hey, read the first beginning again. And this 2/3 of our people, they do the opposite. Go ahead.
1 Timothy 6 and 7. For we brought nothing into this world.
We brought nothing to this world, man. Don't Jake uphold everything, man. And they want to take, hey, you know that brother put the picture on Kick when Jake had died in the casket with about $100,000 gold on. Like everything he done had, he tried to take it with him. You know he's going to be Jake trying to dig him up.
But just shows these some same spirits that were in Egypt. Because that goes back to the Egyptians putting all that gold and riches in their sarcophagus. And that's why you had grave robbers.
Everything Jake got, he trying to take it with him. You can't take that with you, man.
I remember when I got the hookup when they went to the funeral. I forgot who it was. The name. No, I got the hookup with Master P. When the dude died, he had owed him some money. So he put the money on his chest in the casket. Shit, as soon as he walked out, Jake was looking at him. Everybody was looking like, the boy said, okay.
Hey, and I think it's like Greek mythology. They believe that when you go to the Hades, you have to pay what's his face, whatever the fuck. Yeah. You have to pay him like a certain amount of money so you can be taken to the spirit realm or something. That's why they put coins over their eyes.
Yep.
It's all bullshit.
It's madness.
Yeah, it's madness, man.
Hey, like the scripture say, man, you come in with nothing, man. You gonna leave with nothing, man.
Yeah.
All right, like Joe said, out of my mother's womb, I came naked, man.
We're not even gonna take these bodies with us. So how much more we can't take none of this with us?
Ecclesiastes,
I got it, 5 and 14.
Huh?
Talking about Ecclesiastes in the Old Testament.
Yeah, it's in the Old Testament.
Hey man, and then that's why, man, like Elder Ward brought out on the side lesson some weeks ago, don't pray for the weak, man. Because if you can't let this world go, you weak. Hey, it tells you in Wisdom of Solomon 7, I'm gonna make this point real quick, I'm gonna give it to you. It tells you in Wisdom of Solomon 7, how the Most High through wisdom makes all things new. It reiterates the same thing in Revelation 21. I believe it's, I forget what verse, but they Spirit allowed bring it out, but it says how Yahweh Shai, he makes all things new. So everything you see, man, this ain't nothing compared to the kingdom. The Lord gonna refresh the whole earth, man. Like certain things you like, The Lord gonna enhance it. He gonna make it better. Colors gonna look differently. Everything gonna look different. The landscapes gonna be different.
You're gonna have better bodies.
Better bodies. Like a brother brought out, man, how the earth is gonna terraform, man. It's gonna be more land because that nuclear destruction is gonna change the makeup of the planet Earth. Everything gonna be better. So if you can't let this shit go, man, you got a weak mind, man.
Right. Don't bring it out ready.
This is Ecclesiastes 12:7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return to the Most High who gave it.
Right. So you come in this world with nothing, you're gonna leave with nothing, man. You ain't gonna need to leave with your body, man. They said the dust return to the dust who gave, to the earth. And the spirit return to the Most High who gave it, man. All right? So nothing is yours, man. It's all Yahweh Shem Shah, man, at the end of the day, man. Who give it and who take it away.
Because
who
you just
kill it and who make it alive, man.
You just ridden this body. Your body on a lease.
Yeah, and it's clay.
You ridden his whole life.
You ridden your whole life. When the Lord get ready for you to get out, you gotta get out, man.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, he call your number, you gotta get his body up, man.
And then that's why you read Ecclesiastes, that book there. You know, you read it, you read Proverbs, you know, Solomon, he giving out wisdom. But Ecclesiastes, it seemed like he was disappointed, man. Because he found out everything was vanity, man. All the stuff he had to accumulate, you know. And nobody had more possessions and wisdom than King Solomon, man. But he understood that was all vanity, man.
Right. It's Ecclesiastes 5. And I'm going to start at verse 12. It says, the sleep of a laboring man is sweet, whether he eat little or much. But the abundance of the rich will not suffer him to sleep. There is a sore evil.
Yeah, because he got to watch for them riches.
Yeah, he got to always be looking over
his shoulder. Just like you got drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, they always got to look behind them.
You got to have henchmen.
Yeah, you got to hire people to help, you know, bodyguards and shit, but you got to have people constantly on the watch, looking out for your stuff, because you can get robbed, man.
Yep. This is like T.I. had that song on Paper Trail, and he was pouring out his heart to why he was getting them guns, right? Because he got caught with all them guns and ATF busted him. And on that song, I can't remember the name of the song, but I remember him saying, 500,000 a year spent on security. That's 500,000 a year just on security. Hey, so now when you look at that situation and you read this and you're a wise man, you see where King Solomon was coming from. He was the wisest man in the world.
And that's in the Song of Solomon. It says, I forget the exact number, but it's 60. It says 60.
60 valiant men, 3 valiant men.
Yep.
Stood around the bed.
Yep. And it said every man had his hand on the sword for fear in the night. You know, so they on the watch, make sure nobody try to assassinate King Solomon.
That ain't real peace. That ain't real peace, man. You know, you're supposed to be able to sleep and with a comforting spirit. You know, with a free mind. You know, like, hey, I ain't worried about nothing.
That's why this truth is the safest place to be, man.
Yep. Because ultimately it's gonna lead us to that safe place. You know?
Yep.
How you know this ain't our rest. You ain't gonna worry about somebody robbing you.
Israel gonna dwell in safety alone.
Yep. Hey, that's how you know this ain't our rest. We labor to enter to our rest. Right.
And then you got 60 men around you. You wonder if one of them gonna switch. What they been talking about, man.
Yep. All right. You still got to sleep with your sword on. I'm asking you.
Yeah, he gonna get
It says, there is a sore evil which I have seen under the sun, namely riches kept for the owners thereof to their hurt. So, hey, because really, man, at the end of the day, you got a lot of riches in this kingdom, and you're an Israelite. You're supposed to be giving it away, man, mostly, man. And really, you're supposed to be giving it to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, man. The men that's out here preaching and teaching this word.
You know how great of a reward the Lord will give you for helping the Lord's men? That's why what we do to each other, what we are, the Lord gonna reward us.
He's gonna reward us.
You know what I'm saying? Because
it's that charity care cover the multitude of sins.
You actually taking care of the Lord's body. Like a lot of times, you know, we don't think about the greatness, like the magnitude of that. But you helping a brother, you helping your Yahweh Shai body.
That's right, man.
You take care of his body, man.
No. That's why I said the least that you do for a brother.
Yeah. That's the meaning of Matthew 25. You know, the orphans, the fatherless, and the widows, man. You know, you take care of the brothers. Because he said, what you just said, what you did to one of the least of these, my brethren. Who's the brothers? Those who do the will of the Father. And the truth, man.
Yeah, because then he say, for his name's sake, you know what I'm getting at? He said, for his name's sake, you're gonna be forsaken by your you're gonna be betrayed by your family members, your kinsmen. A man's enemy shall be those of his own household.
So it can't be really talking about that, man. Man.
Salaki. Yeah, it's a little bit more. Verse 14 got the point. It says, but those riches perish by evil travail, and he begetteth a son, and there is nothing in his hand. So all those riches that you have and that you work so hard for here on this earth, they all perish, man. You know?
King Solomon, he left the railbone, but then Egypt had railbone. The Egyptian army came in and stole the gold from railbone.
Say that too, bro.
Hey, and I see a lot of Jakes that they'll end up getting their own business, but by the time they reach a certain age, you know, the kids don't want to take over the business, and Esau comes in and says they file some kind of
some sanction or something.
Yeah, well, no, but they file a lawsuit that says, you know, that they're not in their right mindset, and that the board takes over their own business. So the Jakes don't even get to inherit their own business.
Like he incompetent. Like he incompetent. He can't. He ain't able to run the business or something.
They don't even buy it out most of the time. They just take it over. Say you can't run this business.
Yeah, he ain't been to school. He
ain't got the degree. He ain't got the proper accommodations.
He isn't qualified.
He ain't qualified.
This Revelation 21:5. And he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful.
So all things gonna be new in the kingdom. Like you said, you know, you had mentioned the bodies. We're gonna have new bodies. Our way of thinking gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be, it's on a way higher level, man. Really, this world we live in, this is really primitive. You know what I'm saying? We're walking on concrete. It's like we in a cave. These are high, you know, these basically like modern day cliffs. These tall buildings, anything that's over 3 stories high, that's against the laws, man.
Man-made mountains.
Man-made mountains. That's exactly what it is. So, man, Esau, the Lord gave a caveman a kingdom. That's why you got that commercial. So easy, a caveman can do it. The caveman is so-called white man. That's what Caucasian means. It means cave dweller. All right. Our kingdom gonna be on a way higher scale, man. The technology we gonna have. Hey, Wakanda don't got shit on our technology. That's right. Man. Fuck some damn Wakanda, man. That's right. And fuck you niggas that believe in that shit, man. We Israelites. We not Wakandans. All right, but the technology in the kingdom, cause hey, the streets we gonna ride on. Hey, man. Hey, the scriptures say our streets gonna be as transparent gold. You know, and like glass, man, so you can see your reflection. All right, and then you know how that's gonna raise your vibration. We gonna be high vibrational beings, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna understand the knowledge of the constellations. You can understand the elements. You know, because we can look up certain things, but see now, if you look up certain stuff dealing with science, you got to go according to what Esau say. Right. So you don't truly understand. Like they'll say how, for example, a diamond is a pure form of carbon. It's the purest form of carbon. That's only a little bit that you know. You know, then you look it up. They'll say how basically sapphires and rubies is basically the same thing. It's something that's called a kubakan. A kubakan. Basically, the only difference is the trace minerals that make the colors different, man. But then imagine actually being able to hold something, you can dissect it, and then understand its purpose, man. Yeah. That's what we don't have that now. You know, hey, man, you had a choice if you want to. Like me and the brother talking about it, man. I feel like walking today. I feel like you don't have to walk in the kingdom, man. People gonna carry you wherever you go. All right. Yeah. if you want to, if you can ride in the carriage, you know, a man-made chariot, or you can find an angelic chariot and have the angels pilot you. You know.
If any brothers have seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2, what was the main character's dad? It's revealed that he's a god with a lowercase g. Like he even says that, and then one of the main character's friends like asked him like, does that mean like you don't even have to take like on your real form and you can just fly around? And he goes, yeah, or I can walk around like this on the days I feel humble as you know. And he had he lived on his own planet, you know, but he was also living on other planets and hanging out with people.
Yeah.
And he had his own chariot.
Hey, just think about 2,000 of work. The Lord said, I'm going to prepare a place.
That's right, brother. That's right. That's right.
About 2,000 years of work, man.
That's right, brother.
Imagine how the kingdom going to be.
Yeah.
And then
He created this in just 7 days.
No.
He created this planet in just 7 days, and we've only discovered what? Not even 5% of the ocean.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but not like you said, out of angels, Yahweh shine the angels, they created everything in 6 days, which is 6,000 years, and then rested on the 7th. But then, like you made the point about the planets, he's been preparing the planets for 2,000 years. But really, the planets were made in the beginning, so he did some extra stuff. It's like, you know, me and the elder, we was always talking about it, because, can we, Bob Kashak and the brother get it? Just give what the brother said in John 14. And if the brother can get Psalms 103,
I got
and we can like read down on that.
Well, I got Psalms 104.
Go ahead.
That's what you know what that's what it was. It's 104.
John 14.
All right, this is
Yeah, we still gonna get both.
all right. This is Psalm 104 and 29. Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die, and return to their dust. Thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth.
That's reincarnation. So it's a cycle of life. Even on that Disney movie, The Lion King, they call it the circle of life. A circle is a cycle. Can you start at verse 1? Read down to like 4. And then we get John.
This is Psalm 104, verse 1. Blessed the Lord, O my soul. O Lord my God, thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty, who covers thyself with light as with a garment.
Right, so this King David, speaking about the Heavenly Father, he cut like, so, hey man, the prophets, even though nobody can see the Father's face and live, but you know, the Lord will come to them in visions and they will know what he looked like, you know? So he has a white garment on. It says the same thing in Daniel. So he covers himself with light as with a garment. Go ahead.
Who stretches out the heavens like a curtain.
Woo! He stretched out the heavens with the universe like a curtain. Like you wake up in the morning, you open the blinds up, or you open the curtains. You open the curtains up. That's how he did with the universe. So you have a galaxy, which is basically like a thousands of stars, like a cluster of stars. But each star is a life force for several planets. Just one star, but a galaxy makes up a cluster of stars, man. So he stretched it out, you know. And then you got Esau with his theories, seeing how the universe is constantly growing, you know. Which he don't know what he's talking about, but
The Most High just give him a little glimpse.
he give him a glimpse of what's out there.
They're like, we new planets, you know. Most High show them planets.
Yeah,
Close
they
it back
call it
up.
Goldilocks.
Yeah,
You know.
I always make this one point. When they had that Hubble, when they first had the Hubble telescope going, you know, there's like a star in Orion's belt, and they sent it out there. Once they got closer to that star, they realized there's a cluster of stars. Like they got to it, and it started breaking up because there's a bunch of different planets and stars out there. They thought it was just one star, which just goes to show that Esau can't number the stars in the heaven, man.
And that's why I say how marvelous ours works, that a man may see even to a spark. You only gonna see a little bit of what the Most High wants you to see. You know, but in the kingdom, we're gonna be able to see everything.
Alright. Verse 3. Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the water.
Wait a minute. A beam, that's a long piece of wood. It takes beams to make the frame of a house. You know, so we lay out the beams of his chambers. A chamber is a room, and in the waters that represents outer space, man. So basically, he decked the universe out like furniture in a house, man. So you got so many. It's like going to the different planets, man. It's like different worlds. It's like different realities. Hey, this planet got this amount of different species, this type of species, this type of oxygen, you know, this type of gravity. Hey, man, the kingdom's gonna be bad, man.
Multiple moons.
It's gonna be stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Different planets with rings around it, not just Saturn. And then we really gotta rename everything. We gotta do everything all over again.
Yeah, because Esau put these names.
Yeah, the Greek gods, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Idols and shit.
Yeah.
Yep. It's witchcraft.
Yeah.
Hey, what this
Brother want to keep you deceived. Go ahead, bro.
what this scripture reminded me was of on Bruce Almighty, when he had his chick out, or the chick went inside for a little bit. He started making other stars, and he'd take away like the not so shiny ones. Then he wrapped the lasso around the moon, and it started bringing it closer. Hey, that's what the Most High did. All right, he's got control over all that stuff. He decorates the universe like it's his house, like the elder was saying.
This is his reality.
Watch.
You know, even that movie Avengers, Infinity War, you had Thanos who was like, now reality can be whatever I want it to be.
Oh, yeah.
It can really be that way with the Most High. The Most High, he can do whatever he want to do, man. So, you know, like we had mentioned, Yahushua and the holy angels, which, you know, the elect were a part of that. That's why Yahushua said, you were with me from the beginning. You know, everything was created from the beginning. But then, like, hey, the depthness to it, man. Bible shot, can a brother get 2nd Ezra chapter 2? And we gonna get 14 and 2 first. But chapter 2, and I believe it's like verse 8. But basically, how the kingdom of heaven is gonna be, it's gonna be how the Father originally intended and wanted everything to be in the first place anyway. That's why you got Jake, man. And then really people in general, because like now everybody is an anti-Messiah because of this system that we in. People like, well, why God didn't make everything perfect to begin with? That's actually how the kingdom of heaven gonna be. It's gonna be how you want life to have been since the beginning anyway. You know what I'm saying? But they show how the Most High, he did everything this way to prove his power, man.
Yeah, that's going back to Romans 8 and 20, man.
Yep.
You know, that's think what you're saying, Romans 8 and 20. You know?
Finish it up and then we get John.
Who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind, who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers a flaming fire.
Yeah, wait a minute. So he said he makes the clouds his chariot. And they ain't talking about these regular, everyday clouds that we see in the sky. He's saying that he makes the chariots, so-called UFOs, his vehicles. Those are the vehicles of the heavens, man. You know? But see, that's how we gonna do interplanetary travel. You got these damn flat earthers, man. I mean, y'all gotta be some of the biggest stupid bird brain. Hey, that's a insult to the birds, man. Y'all gotta be the biggest idiots on the planet, man. Because that means everything we reading is wrong. And then these same people who claim to believe in the Bible, man. But according to you, you believe the earth is just this big flat piece of land with a dome over it. That means outer space don't exist, man. Yeah. Because according to them, the sun and the moon is all inside this dome that we in. Even the stars and all that inside this dome. Hey, man, y'all people need death, man. You know? But
They go together. We had a glass snowball.
Yeah.
Like on the Simpsons.
yeah, that's exactly where they get it from. That's what they believe, man. You know? Hey, Esau programmed y'all with cartoons, man. All right, but it said he makes the clouds his chariot, so that's how we gonna travel to these planets, man. And them chariots, they can travel light years, man.
And that's all through
You
the
know?
scriptures, man.
Yep.
Yeah, all through the scriptures. The clouds is referring to the chariots, man.
Get a 14:2. Yeah, this one. Yep.
This is John 14 and 2. In my Father's house are many mansions.
Right, because the Heavenly Father says how heaven is his throne and the earth is his footstool. So you got the spirit world, but then you got outer space. Okay, like that's his house. Like so We're inside his house right now. Because people don't even think about it. We're floating out of space right now, man.
Right, bro.
You know? But Yahweh Shah said in his father's house, which is the universe, are many mansions. That word mansions, when you look it up, it means dwellings. So many places to live. So, amen, in the kingdom, amen, the elect, you may have like several vacation planets. You just want to travel there because you feel like chilling for a little bit. And you'll come back to the earth, you know, to keep the high holy days in Jerusalem, you know what I'm saying, and to kick it with brothers. But you may want to be on these different planets just to chill sometime. You may have a planet, all it do is rain, a planet, all it do is snow, if you want it like that. Because even now, like, for example, in South America, it barely gets, it never gets cold with it. They just get rain a lot. They'll get rain and it's just hot. You know what I'm saying? The most I can have planets like that, man.
Yeah, you can have planets to store your gold.
Yeah, just store your riches on.
Yeah, store your riches on.
Yeah. So you call it, these my treasure planets. You know what I'm saying? You might call them, all right, I'm gonna visit my treasure chest for a little bit. The brothers know where you're going to your planet where your riches at.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Or like if you have, you know, like Jake plays different kind of video games. You have your open world video games where all you do is like discover the map. And you have like different quests set up. You know, you'll have planets dedicated to that, but on one planet it might be a different kind of video game. Like an online video game where you're interacting with other players.
Yeah.
Interacting with other people, man.
And that's why I just let the world go, man.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I mean, you're right, because Jake like video games. So, hey, in the kingdom, you got planets, because what the Most High created, reality is way better than science fiction, man. Or they say his artificial blessing. Esau's technology ain't shit compared to our blessing, man. So like brother said, you got planets where it could just be like an adventure journey for you, man. You feel like doing stuff because we gonna have fun in the kingdom, man. Just because the scriptures say Jacob is a plain man, don't mean Jacob is boring. Jacob like to have fun, man. You know? Go ahead,
And it says, if it were not so, I would have not told you.
Right, so Yahweh Shah ain't lied to us. He said, if it were not so, I would have told you. So I'm keeping it real with you. I'm about to go to the spirit world with my father, sit on his right hand, but I'm about to prepare these planets for the kingdom of heaven. But once again, everything was created in the beginning. So the Lord did some extra stuff, man.
Right, bro.
He did, amen, because Jay got style, then the Lord of Judite, you know. You know, Judah is real particular. All Israel in general, but you know, Judah, they like things a certain way. Then you look at Floyd Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? You know, he just like the epitome of a Judite, you know? But just Jake, especially on this side, you see how Jake, they get a little bit of money, a little bit of power, and how they do it, man, that's nothing, man. You know?
And then he got wine that he said he ain't gonna drink until he meet us.
Yeah.
I mean, you gonna meet the elect in the kingdom.
Once we get it on that fathership, man, it's gonna be like you know how like a baseball team will win the World Series and they get back into the locker room, start throwing the champagne everywhere. That's gonna be us. Yeah. That's gonna be us on the fathership. You know, spraying wine everywhere and shit.
Hey, that's a real family reunion. When the elect meet up on the chariots, can you Jakes, y'all love going to family reunions, man. And we really gonna have it in the kingdom, man, because it's the real family. You know?
It says, I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, that ye may be also.
Right, so the Lord is gonna bring, you know, bring brothers to them planets that he prepared, man. He gonna beam brothers up and take them there, man. You know? Hey, so all this is beautiful. You know, like the crowning ceremony, when Yahweh Shah crowned brothers drinking that wine, like you said, new with the Lord. And I believe the apostles brought it out years ago. That wine can go back during the time of Adam. Not to mention, like, you remember when the Lord had made that wine, you know, at that feast. What was it in Galilee? You know, and basically like the governor of the feast would say,
talking about at the wedding.
At that wedding. And the governor of the feast, he was like, man, when you drank that wine, Yahweh Shah made, he was like, damn, y'all been holding back. Y'all didn't say the good stuff the whole time. Y'all didn't say it for last, man. So, and that's some wine the Lord made.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what's out there, man.
That's a strong drink.
That's a strong drink, yo. And that was just wine. That wasn't even, like, that wine was on a higher level than the strong drink that we drink, you know?
And another thing is, with wine, you know, they say aged wine is like the best wine, ones that's been sitting for a long ass time. Well, I mean, you can put cheap wine into a blender, and it'll like speed up that process.
Oh, damn.
And it'll taste like aged wine.
Damn.
So he probably been setting that old wine in a blender for that long, you know?
Yeah, that's the big centrifuge.
Yeah.
You know? And the Lord got some stuff, man, that, hey, you're going to be happy you endured. You know? Hey, you know what? Get your precept.
This on Matthew 6:19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal.
Yeah, and y'all were just talking about that, you know? Hey, because, and we experienced a little bit of that, man, because being around Jake, them curses get heavy, you know? Because we down in Jackson, they call it Jacktown, and that's what that shit known for. Jake will steal your shit in a heartbeat, you know? So, why trust in this, man? Like, your car can get stolen, somebody can break in your house, somebody, Jake can take your woman. Because the other Jake, they treasure their woman, they walk their woman around, what they call it, that trophy wife, because you want to show her off. A nigga will steal your woman from you.
And that's why I said, why you bring sand to the beach?
Yeah.
You know, and then Future had this song, he thought he was with Sierra. I got me a trophy. I got me a trophy.
Yeah. When he got another man woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, don't set your heart in this place, man. That's why I say set your affection on things above. That word affection goes to your mind, man, your soul. Your soul need to be here, man. You know? Go ahead,
But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth
gonna have physical, tangible things, but they not gonna they're gonna be maintenance. They're not gonna rust. We're gonna have physical things and all that. We're gonna have all that, you know, and much more, man. And everything, we're gonna have it. You don't gotta worry about putting a lock on it. You know what I'm saying? The heathens, they're not gonna get out of order. They know it's gonna be consequences.
Getting along for your house.
Yeah.
They ain't got, get no camera set up and all that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be going on in the kingdom, man.
Yeah, because certain brothers gotta do that now, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Jake don't steal their shit, man.
We gonna have angels anyway. Watch it.
Man, that's some real bodyguards. You know, cherubims, do some big mighty angels. It's like we couldn't get back to paradise after that. You know, that cherubim, the Lord set that cherubim up in Eden, blocking us from that paradise. We couldn't get in. So how much more in the kingdom? And then like Elder Reality, he always like to get into how in the kingdom of heaven we gonna have chariots just over Jerusalem, just for the atmosphere, just to change the atmosphere, just for that ambiance. We got chariots over us. It tells you that in Isaiah the 4th chapter, man.
It's also going to where there ain't gonna be really no night.
Yeah, that's what it's going into.
It's gonna be lit up
It's
all
gonna,
the time.
By them chariots. Yep.
It's gonna be the new city that doesn't sleep. You know how they call New York the city that don't sleep?
Yeah.
Hey, Jerusalem is gonna be a non-stop party, man, 24/7.
Except for the Sabbath.
Except for the Sabbath.
I mean, it's gonna shut down on them high holy days, but you know, but going into your point, hey, cause them chariots always gonna be shining, man. You know, and that's why I say they have no need of the sun and on the moon, which that goes into wisdom too. We got this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding forever, you know. But also the angels with them chariots, man. You know, so hey, man, who would want this, man? You know.
When we go to them other nations, we're gonna have auras on us from their wisdom. They're gonna be looking at us in fear, you know. That's how we roll in the chariots. It's gonna be beautiful, man. You know.
If you finish that, then I'm gonna hand it back to y'all.
Yep.
Put it John out.
Yeah, finish John, then the brother can get this, and you got it.
Okay, come.
And it says, and if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again.
That means, and he gonna come in this time right now. You know, because this the generation that's gonna see the Lord, man. You know, there ain't nowhere in the hell all this wickedness is happening, and the Lord just gonna let it happen, man. That's what, hey, man, and we can tell you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the Lord blessed us to understand this book. You know, because, you know, just a minute ago we were speaking about how this the new Egypt. That's why it tells you in Isaiah chapter 19 what the Lord is about to do, man. How the Lord rises upon a swift cloud, and he gonna smite Egypt. You know, that's this Egypt. Cause the ancient Egypt, it got destroyed already, man. You know?
And then, Elder, he said, what? I sent forth my apostles' lands, man.
That's it.
And that's how you know this the generation they're going to see how about Shemal Shah.
Yep, and those altars in Egypt,
Yep,
you know? So, and this is it right here, man.
Yeah.
Which, it begins with the apostles and elders, a great millstone, but also, and the scriptures say that because on a small level, we're apostles because the word apostle just means sent out.
Right.
So, because we're sent out to teach, but it begins with them.
Right.
It begins with them, though. You know, go ahead.
And it says that where I am, that ye may be also.
Right, so, hey, man, you about to enter into paradise, man. And these Edomites and these other nations, they ain't going there, man. I mean, they gonna be there, but they gonna be in a small capacity. They gonna be in slavery, man.
That's right.
That's how our kingdom gonna be so glorious. We gonna have slaves, and you slaves, you Edomites, you so-called white people, and you other nations, y'all gonna build our kingdom.
That's right.
Why do you think those streets gonna be so shiny, man? All right,
bro.
Because you're gonna be waxing it. You gonna be shining the streets.
That's
okay?
right.
And it's just one of the tasks we're gonna make you do, man. It's just one of the tasks, man. It's like we're gonna rule you with a rod of iron, which is a severe and rigorous rule, meaning ruthless, man.
Right.
Because, hey, you gotta think about, like when you read certain old chronicles and certain old history, man, the ancient world, how the mind of them ancient kings worked. Them ancient kings, they were strong, man. Like, and if you hear one of them now, you're like, God damn, you know? Because they were real strict. That's how we gonna be, man. Everything gonna be real meticulous with us. We gonna be real detailed. And if the smallest thing wrong, man, it's gonna cost you your family, man. You know? And you did it to us. You did it to us here in America. You did it to Jake, man. All the tribes, you know. But speaking about you got in North America, Judah, Levi, Reuben, Gad, Issachar. But you did to us, man, here in North America, man. You know? Because we was all in slavery here in North America, man. And we still in slavery, man.
That's right. That's right.
You so-called Negroes still in slavery, man.
That's right.
Y'all know it. You niggas sleep, man.
That's right.
But you know that's okay, because the Lord poured out upon you the spirit of these sleep. He don't want you to get it anyway.
We get that in Baruch real quick.
Okay. You get your precept, my brother. Get it. But no, he going fast, so he got it.
They can Baruch 3:8.
All right.
It's a lot. I got it.
Because see, Jake think of the Bible as just some book that was handed down to them with stories in it. They don't look at the Bible as reality, like I'm actually living in this book right now. Like my actions, I'm held accountable for my actions, and everything that's wrote in this book is playing out right now. You don't know what part of prophecy you playing in right now, man. Okay? Go ahead, Doc.
Go ahead and turn it out, bro.
This is Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
We are yet this day in our captivity, man.
That's right.
Meaning what? We still in slavery, man.
That's right.
You still a slave. You still in slavery, man. And now it's even worse. Now you a mental slave. They don't gotta have shackles and the yoke of iron on you, man.
That's right.
They got your mind. They got your soul, man.
Right.
Okay, go ahead, Doc.
It says, where thou hast scattered
But
us.
thou hast scattered us, showing that wasn't talking about ancient Babylon and Iraq, man.
Right, bro.
Where thou hast scattered us, that's a future prophecy, man.
Yeah, and going according to Deuteronomy too, man. All right.
Yeah, that's right.
28:64, man.
That's right.
I will scatter thee, man.
That's
among
right, Doc.
all nations, man. You got it, Elder. Go ahead, bro.
I got a quick precept for you, which is really where you was at, Elder, in Second Ezra. Second Ezra 2:7. Let them be scattered abroad among the
You
heathen.
might as well just read down 10 because you're going to get that anyway. Let them be scattered abroad among the heathen. Are not we here among the heathen right now? You got it out.
Let them be scattered abroad among the heathen. Let their names.
Who's the heathen? You want to know who the heathens are? Beginning with Edom. You can just read Psalms 83. They give you the whole rundown of the heathen. All right? We're not going to get it, but you can read it for yourself. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal, Ammon, Amalek, the Philistines, the Tyrians, all right, etc., man. All right, so-called white people, so-called Arabs, so-called Africans,
Chinese,
so-called East Indians, Chinese, Japanese, Japhetic people, Hawaiians, Samoans, Aborigines of Australia, those the heathens, man. Okay? So we've been scattered amongst them. All right? And mainly Edom. Edom, you Edomites, so-called white people, you are a key player in prophecy. All right? Because you the current ruler. Go ahead, out.
I never got it.
Come.
Alright, this is Psalm 106, verse 34. They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Lord commanded them.
Yeah, because the Lord would rather you destroy these nations than do what they do. But in particular, in that verse, that's going into them Canaanites. Because when you read in Deuteronomy chapter 7, the Lord told us not to make covenants with them, just utterly destroy all of them, destroy these Canaanite nations because of all the wickedness they did in our land. That's why we were justified in getting that land. But we didn't destroy them nations, so what happened?
But we're mingled among the heathen.
So we were mingled or mixed. You got a mixed drink. Yeah. It's mixed in. We were mixed in among the heathen. Go ahead, out.
And learned their works.
So we learned their works, which will make us what? Gentiles. The Gentiles in the New Testament. Heathens. Israelite foreigners.
Corinthians, 1st and 2nd Corinthians
12
and 2.
Yep. You were Gentiles.
You were Gentiles.
Right, because what you used to do. Yep. You learned their works. Yep. You know?
We've been mixing with the heathen ever since the ancient world. So how far-fetched does it seem when you see Blake Griffin's son looking like a straight-up white boy, but his spirit is Israel? So what's so hard to think that Israelites are going to look like these other nations, man? Like, we've been doing that since the ancient world. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there are more confusion of face Israelites out there than there are that look straight up Negro.
Well, there has to be. There has to be. Pursuant to prophecy, it has to be. Because even like Elder Zahabet said last week, I believe it was. Yeah, it was last week. Shit, even Judah, Benjamin, Levi, we don't have an authentic Israelite look. We was amongst them damn Hamites. A lot of us look like Hamites, man. We still Israel, though. So, hey, man, confusion of face is the heaviest in this time right now, man.
Yep.
You know? Go ahead, out.
It says, let them be scattered abroad among the heathen. Let their names be put out of the earth.
Whoa, so we're not being called Israelites. So what are we being called?
Yep.
You see? Bywords, Proverbs. That's right, brother. Yep. And them curses will be for a sign and for a wonder upon us for a long period of time. It says forever, but I mean a long period of time. So that's a sign of who the Israelites are. That don't apply to you so-called Jews, man. And we were talking about it in the car on our way down here, man. Everybody wants to be like the Israelites. Right. Don't nobody want to dress like the so-called Jews and do what they do. You want, hey, them so-called Arabs and East Indians, they want to dress and be like Jake. They got the haircut a nigga down the street from you got. And dressing like him with J's on. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the same music. Want to fuck with the same women. You know what I'm saying? Either he want to get one of his women, they got a fat ass and look good, or he want to get one of our women. Because the vibration of this planet Earth is held by the Israelites, man. Everyone follows our vibration because we the people of the Lord, man. You know, but right now we don't have no power. So you following Jake on a low vibration.
Hey, that's how it was always set up. That's how he set it up for the nations to follow us. Even from the beginning. I mean, when Yahweh Shai, we was there, Lord willing, we had elect. We set up everything.
Yeah.
So, like you say, you can't do nothing but follow our vibration. Them fake Jews, you ain't seen nobody adopting the style, wearing no goddamn, what you call them things? Yarmulkes on their goddamn head. You ain't seen that trending yet.
Curly sideburn.
You ain't seen that trending yet. Because that shit ain't, that's the shit of the Satan, man. You know, spirit. That's spirit, man. Yeah.
And then also, that's how you know they're going to use Jake to push that chip.
Yeah. Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Nicki Minaj, you know, Kanye. Hey, and I'm glad you said that because we got to mention the chip. Yeah. Got to talk about that. Like El Pastor said, hey man, we got to stay in the prophecies. We going to get into everything, but we got to mention this because that got to happen before we get the hell up out of here, man.
That's right.
The chip got to come.
And they're already promoting that cryptocurrency, which is going to lead into promoting the chip. with that new movie coming out.
Upgrade.
Upgrade.
Yep.
Is that
And it's out right now.
Is that the movie with the they in Atlanta where they're like the new?
Nah.
That's something else.
You talking about you talking about Superfly?
Superfly, yeah. They're basically making it to where you know the rich drug dealers and stuff.
Yeah, they going to crypto.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
they're doing-
they get rich off the crypto.
What they're doing is showing Jake how to sell dope in the digital currency,
they're
which
talking
is the
about the movie.
cryptocurrency. That's what that movie really about. In that movie, they're gonna be showing Jake how to flip the dope using the cryptocurrency. That's what they're gonna be doing.
But Elder, what was talking about that?
Yep.
So it's a lot, brother. You can finish your point.
Okay, yeah, like they did that in the movie. I think it's called Dope, where he's a nigga from Compton, and he basically got caught in a situation where like he came across like a drug dealer's like batch, and he had to go and sell it and make his money because he was caught in a crossfire and he was the only one left. So he was caught in a slippery slope to sell it and give him his money back. So what he did was he used cryptocurrency so he wouldn't be caught. So I mean, yeah, man.
Yeah, it's spirit, man, because Elder War, he was talking about this a long time ago, how a lot of drug dealers, they really use these cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They use them right now, but see, that's why, Esau, he let them have fun with it. Yeah. But see, now what Esau gonna do, he's gonna regulate it.
Yep.
But see, and that shows you that's the gateway to that chip. You know, because it's a digital currency. That's the whole point. It's digital. You know, it's digital money. So it's gonna be so easy for him, man, because everything gonna be synchronized with that chip. You know, and more than likely, I mean, we're gonna see everything how they do it, but more than likely, they're gonna have artificial intelligence sync with that chip. You know, because see, that goes into the Internet of Things. Cause see, now people got they got Siri, they got Alexa. I think on my phone it's called like Bixby or something like that. Bixby, some shit like that. But they have different forms of AI. You know, things you can do, you can tell it what to do and all this stuff. But a good little short film or series, rather, brothers can watch on YouTube. It's called H+. It's called H+ series. All you do is type in H and then plus, which that's a symbol for transhumanism. Because it stands for like a human that's been upgraded. Yeah, but they show you everybody got the chip in that little series, and basically that chip it's basically in their spine. You know, it's in their neck.
Yeah, like on the Matrix.
Yeah, and like this movie Upgrade. But they show you exactly how they want it. Cause it's a Warner Brothers series, but they show people the way they get on the internet is through that chip. That chip is the end all be all. So just like you got a hologram, you got like holographic technology. When they on the internet, they seeing stuff through their eyes. By way of that chip, they can see the internet like an internet screen in front of them. So they can, you know, you look at some stuff, you can swipe some stuff out the way, you can type it, but it's all in front of you.
Like augmented reality?
It's augmented reality. So, I mean, see, little do you Israelites know, that's the world, the guys in this world want to bring. The elite, that's what they want, man.
Hey,
all right?
They know, just add real quick, they know that this hip-hop genre of music, that's the #1 genre of music in the world, and the hip-hop culture is what sets all the trends. So, what do they talk about in the hip-hop music? Selling drugs. What is the thing with drug dealers? They're not gonna turn away from this from these greenbacks if they can't sell drugs, you know. So they showing them in these movies, okay, this is how you can flip the drugs with the digital currency. Once that happens, then you gonna start hearing artists like Future and Yo Goddess. Now they talking about the cryptocurrencies and the chips. You know what I'm saying? Now, oh, it's cool. It's cool. That's how Esau works. He got to use Jake to push forward his agendas, man. Because Jake is the salt of the earth, man.
Yeah.
I think Future already has a song, I Get It Out the Mud.
Yeah.
He has one little verse in there that says, I'm all about my chip.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, chip, money, it's the same shit, man.
Yeah.
It's all going to be wasted away. You can't put your trust in it.
So like, brother, if I could just say this right quick, I'm plugged from the world, man. I'm like, yo, lust
your passion, whatever you got going on in your spirit, that's pushing you in the world, man, that's pulling you back in the world, unplug from that. That's gonna be the reason why a lot of brothers get weak. You know, if you the elect, you're gonna make it anyway. But the biggest stumbling block is unplugging from the lust of the world, man.
That's right.
You know, just be unplugged, man.
Be content.
Be content, man.
Yep.
Food and raiment, let us be content.
Yep.
Because then it's gonna make brothers sacrifice food unto idols.
Yep.
Is crossover. It's something in that word that they are attached to that they never unplug in this window that they had, the time they had to unplug from it, man. Unplug, man.
This is Revelation 13 and 16.
Hey, you start at 14.
This is Revelation 13 and 14. And the deceivers them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of the beast which had round by a sword and did live.
Right, and that's westernization. Basically, this new Roman Empire, this world system, all right, via America, NATO, and the EU. That's the new Roman Empire, man. Okay, so image of the beast is this system. You know, it's like, and you worshiping the image of the beast. That coincides with that saying, when in Rome, do what the Romans do. Because the world is following this trend, follow the world. But the Most High Spirit is not in this world, man. You know, you got it out.
And he had power to give life unto an image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak.
Now, in the image of the beast, once again, is this system, but also it goes to westernization, and on a bigger scale, that New World Order. Because it's all the same thing anyway. But that New World Order, that's the end all be all. And the real end all be all with that New World Order is everybody being synchronized with the New World Order by having that chip. You know, that's how you plug into the system completely. And once you plug in, you can't get out, man. You know, you can't take the chip and repent, or you can't take the chip and cut it out, or take the chip, chop off your hand. Now, once you took it, that's it, man.
I actually had a dream where, in the dream, I took the chip and I tried to cut off my hand, but I couldn't. I just knew, like, in my dream that I was just done, you know? But I've also had dreams where I've been exempt from judgment, man.
Yeah.
That just goes to show, like, you can't really put all your trust in your dreams either.
Well, the Lord did that to scare you. To make you not take it, you know? This is to prepare you.
Yeah.
To
Let you know. Let you know it ain't no turning back.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep, so your woman take it, let your woman go. She look back.
Remember Lot's wife.
Yeah, remember Lot's wife. That's what it's written, because she loved the world. Going back to what the elder said. She turned back. You know, not just going to her, just looking back and that's it. No, she missed that lifestyle. You know? Go ahead, Art.
And it says, and he called that as many as will not worship the image of the beast shall be killed.
Right now, as far as right now, what you see, Shalom, Mark. Yeah, what you should bring up. As far as America and NATO, if people don't bow to this system, well, they'll drop bombs on them. All right, they'll send in a military coup, take down that government, set up another government. So that happens on a small scale just by not worshiping the image of the beast. But you fully worshiping the image of the beast is when you take that chip. You know, when you take that chip, that's worshiping the image in totality, man. You know?
If I can say this, another way they do those, America put those sanctions on those countries.
Yeah.
Because the sanctions is like the modern day siege.
Yeah.
And what the siege meant to do, starve you out. You know, so they put people to death for not worshiping the image of that beast, man.
Yeah, that's it. That's right.
And it says, and he calls it all both small and great, rich and poor.
Right, because you got IUIC, they want to say small nations and great nations. You know? Y'all bugged out, man. And then they really don't even know what to believe. But see, One minute they'll say Christianity, another minute they'll say sanctions. Okay, what the hell is it, man? What is it? And then ISUPK said there'll be many marks of the beast. You know? So, and that's confusion. And like, you know, we had said earlier, man, the Most High is not the author of confusion. It's one thing, and that's it. It's that chip, man. Go ahead out.
And it says, he calls it all both small and great, rich and poor.
Right, so that means if you're someone that's insignificant, a nobody, so to speak, or if you high in society, you got a high status. Go ahead out.
Free and bond.
Right, so you in jail, or you out of jail, you know, and it said rich or poor. Right, so because we're in a caste system, you know, because see the elite, they really want it that way anyway. They want to get rid of the middle class and just have them and then everybody else on the bottom. You know, that's really what the New World Order is about. They have all the wealth, all the power, okay, and everybody else just a nobody. You know, go ahead.
To receive a mark.
To receive an incision, all right, a cutting in the flesh. A stake. Go ahead.
In their right hand or their forehead.
Right.
And that no man.
Okay, because even today, you go in certain places. Like if you for example, you go to certain clubs, they'll put a stamp on your right hand, or and they won't let you do the left. They won't let you do the left. It has to be on your right hand, or if you get like a ticket or a little armband, the wristband, it has to be on your right hand. Because most people right-handed. You know, and that's how Esau worked. But also, they have what's called a neural chip or a brain chip showing how it's going to be in your forehead, man. All right? So if you don't have it in your hand, you're going to have it in your head. Go ahead.
And that no man might buy or sell.
So you can't make any type of business transaction. Go ahead.
Say he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Yeah, because you got guys, they basically want to say that the mark of the beast is spiritual. You said the mark of the beast is philosophies or Christianity. They're saying the mark of the beast is spiritual. No, it's something physical, man. It's carnal. They actually want to physically put it in you, man. You know, the mark of the Most High, that's spiritual. It says that we have the name of the Lord and the Son on our foreheads, and we have that mark, that exemption from judgment. That's spiritual. Esau is carnal. He's a carnal man. All right, he's the devil. All right, so his mark ain't the same thing as the Most High's mark. Okay?
And it says, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Right, 666. When you look that up in the Greek, that's Chi Psi Stigma. Stigma, the number 6. 6 actually means to cut into the flesh. Like you had that one movie, Stigmata. You had that one Edomite bitch. Basically, like she was so-called having the marks of Christ on her. You know, since she kept getting the marks on her skin, those are physical marks. So a stigma, that's actual cutting in the flesh, man. And it tells you it's the cuttings or it's the mark that slaves would have to show that they honored their owners. They honored their masters. A brand. You know, so that lines up with Quran. It's all saying the same thing, man. Okay? Even, because this from the brother, Salaki brother, I can't think of your name right now, but the brother from Rochester, New York, GMS Solemn Assembly 2, he basically made a comment on how the hour of temptation is the mark of the beast. Because when you look that word try up, that word try actually means to pierce. So when it says to try them, can you get that? Revelation 3:10, you can hold that. 3:10. We'll close out on the brother. We're going to finish. Well, that was it on that anyway, right? We're going to finish with Yakanan scriptures.
Revelation 3:10. Let him read. Just let Yakanan read. That's what it's saying.
All right, this Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
Because we have kept the word of his patience. Because, hey, man, you Jakes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native and Seminole Indians, you don't care about the words of the Most High's patience. You impatient. You only care about the now and everything all fun. You're not going to be left when you die in a famine. You're not going to be laughing when you see a little baby starve to death. Or you're getting raped and tortured in a concentration camp.
That's right.
Okay? Since we kept the word of his patience, the word patience means to suffer. So we kept the word of his suffering. Because you suffering is truth. That's what a lot of Jake bowing out and can't deal with it, man. But since you kept it, you endured. Go ahead.
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
He's going to protect us or have a hedge around us from the hour of temptation. So, you know, so brother Zaab, he had a dream about the hour of temptation. He don't got to worry about that because, you know, the Lord did that to prepare him for when it comes, because the Lord, first of all, like Elder Pastor Hart said, you got to know what the hour of temptation is in order to resist it.
Right.
So that's the Lord putting the spirit on you to resist it, because you know what it is. That's why I say wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of our times. Okay?
And knowing is half the battle.
Knowing is half the battle. That's right. And you got to do something about it, man. Us doing the work and doing something about it. A lot of Jakes know the mark of the beast of chip. They ain't telling nobody, man.
Right. Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
That shows it's the mark of the beast, because everybody gonna be presented with it, man. IUIC, ISUPK. All right.
The world, that's everybody.
Yeah.
Right there, that's everybody.
The inhabited earth. Or is it Orcomini? Can you read the last part again?
It says, to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Baba Kushak and brother, please look that up before we close it out. Please, Baba Kushak. That word try in the Greek, in Revelation 3 and 10, we got to get that. Like I said, I give credit to that brother, because through the Spirit of the Lord, he brought that out, man. That's some heat. Hey, man, that killed all arguments you groups got with us about the hour of temptation, man. Right. A brother got it? Yeah, because you can get that word, and then it's going to lead you to the root word. But make sure you get the Strong's definition. Go ahead.
Okay. Verse 11.
No. That was on that. Yeah, you'll get the word.
Yeah, say taking all day for phone.
It's all good. We just
read it. Let them
read it again. Yeah.
Okay. This is Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Because see, hey man, Jake don't think about it. Just regular Jake. They don't care about it. Because see, we care about the word of the Lord. That's why we out here. But hey, I said it before, man. Because when you read in the scriptures, you can see it. Because we have brought it out before. 2nd Ezra chapter 5. It says how they that dwell upon the earth shall be taken in great number. Right. So you can just imagine it, man. Whether you watching TV or it's a line down your street, it's a line at the hospital, it's a line at these camps. You can see people being lined up to be surgically implanted with that chip, man. Right. You can see it.
You got it? Okay, come on.
All right, yeah. This is the blue letter for that word try. It's G3984. The word is pyra.
Right.
All right, you want the Strong's definition?
Yeah, get a strong definition.
It says from the base through the idea of piercing.
Through the idea of piercing. Piercing. Because you just regularly look the word try up. It's not going to say that. Try means to test. So what it really mean? It say anything else?
It says a test, attempt, experience.
But and it said, and one of them words say basically when God presents a test to you, but that's that chip. But it says the idea of piercing. So to try them that dwell upon the earth, or to pierce them that dwell upon the earth. Pierce them what? That damn chip, man. You had to point out. You know that? Is that it out?
Yeah. Just bring this out. Just that word world, orcomini, in the Greek is orcomini, and it said the inhabited earth, the inhabitants of the earth of men. It's all the inhabitants of the earth, rich and poor, free and bond. Get the 12 for everybody. Get these chips, man. The whole inhabited earth, man. And these people have no idea, man.
But that's why I say, he that loveth his life shall lose it.
Come.
If you look, because the Elder Tahab just went into that. See, if you love your life, you're going to take that chip to preserve your life. And so you can still enjoy this world, man.
They're going to blame it on me. I got kids, man. My kids home, man. Yeah, they're gonna try to do a lot of things to blame it on, man. But
You gotta see your baby starve,
man.
Just you gotta. If you gotta see your baby starve for a little bit, so you don't take that chip, then so be it. It ain't easy, you know. But it is what it is.
It's like you gotta be willing to see your child perish.
Yeah, even that. Yep.
Abraham had to.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Abraham had to test the faith of sacrificing Isaac.
That's right.
So it's the trial of your faith, man. Right. You know, which ultimately the Lord, He'll put you in that position, but He won't even take the child if you hold up your part.
Right. Who do you love more? That's why He said, "He that loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. He that loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me." You know.
Yeah, you really understand. I was gonna say just then, if you understand death, man, you know you gonna get them back anyway.
Exactly.
So it really ain't like you really losing.
Yeah, that's right. You actually gain.
You gaining them even more.
I also say he that seek to save his life shall lose his life.
That's it. Spirit, bro.
Go ahead, bring it up.
All right, this John 5:39. It says, "Search the scriptures, for in them ye think ye have eternal life,
Right.
and they are they which testify of me."
Yep. Cause these how you gonna live, man. And it shows Yahweh Shai comes in the volume of the book.
Yep.
You know, He's all throughout the Old, New Testament, the Old and New Testament, the Apocrypha, which is part of the Old Testament. He's all throughout the entire book, man. But he says this also because He gives us the instructions of what to do, man, to live. So we know what to do when the hour of temptation comes, man. And then with everything else, as far as how we gonna eat, how we gonna survive, how we gonna maneuver, we just gonna operate on faith, man. You know?
Keep going.
Read it
All right. All right. It's John 5:39. Search the scriptures.
Going back to the original point of the topic that we're going into. Search means seek.
That's right.
Seek the Lord.
That's right.
Search the scriptures, because the scriptures, what do? Keep reading.
For in them you think you have eternal life.
They bring forth eternal life, man. Okay? It tells you in Ecclesiastes 19:19, and it tells you in Baruch 4:1. These are the commandments of the Lord, which basically bring forth immortality.
Right.
You know? Go ahead, bro.
It says, and they are they which testify of me.
Yahweh Shai. Okay? These are the testimonies of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
That's right.
So you're going to come to the knowledge of eternal life by following the prophecies in this book.
Right.
Because if you don't know about the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, you doomed, man. You doomed. So you have to search these scriptures, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
And ye will not come to me that ye might have life.
Yep.
I receive not honor from men, but I know you that ye have not the love of Yahweh in you. I am come in my Father's name, and ye receive me not. If another shall come in his own name, him.
Yeah, and this is that him that the whole world receives right here, man. The whole world look at this image and fear the fact that it's got horns and a serpent tongue on it, man. Because
what they say, oh, you got horns on Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you don't know the scriptures. Because you hadn't searched the scriptures and realized that this is not the image. You had to come to a reality that this is not the Lord, man. This is not the image that these scriptures testify of, man.
That's it. All right. So with that, I hope you brothers edified. You know, we're gonna give all praises to
Yahweh,
all right, double honor to the elders, the apostles, baby millstone, who will teach well, they great example of Israel, man, the elect. Peace and blessing to the brothers of the four winds, for the truth is sincerely, that great song. All right, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, and salvation good and we believe. With that, Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shalom.
That was some good food.